Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 2, Episode 3, Pokenapped. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPGs being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. It is available for open playtest. That's like I said, it is a playtest system, so do expect things to change from time to time. But we'll go ahead and get started with introductions here, beginning with the absolutely cute and wonderful Kerr.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kerr. I'm the Storyteller. I am here to bring the glorious, happy, fun times to you all. Don't you want the happy, fun times, everyone?
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh
And
boy.
those happy fun times tend to be associated with pain, torture, misery, and fun. But yes,
Happy fun times.
I'm already getting cancel current in the in the chat.
Nice.
Don't worry, we're not running a murder mystery, otherwise everyone would blame me.
Nah, you're too good for that. If you were the culprit, there wouldn't be a mystery. It just wouldn't be known.
I am Tochemay and I'm playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur, a grass poison type.
And I am Octo, and I am playing Cobalt, the roughest, toughest Lucario around, a fighting steel type.
He's also cute. And I am
No, I'm
Razim.
happy.
I am playing as Hunter the Mightyena, a dark psychic type.
I am Fox Fiend. I'm playing Kin, fire type Vulpix.
I am Merl. I am playing Midnight, the Dark type Zoroark.
Brain. Sorry, hey, y'all. It's Blade Swiffer to Kenku, depending where you find me. I play Shale, the grass ground Sandshrew, and nerd of the party. I guess slight savior at this point of a lot of people after what happened at the start of the season.
All right,
Sorry
and the
about that.
recap. Oh, did you not do
I was
yours?
just saying sorry about that because I had stepped away to take some.
Oh, that's what
time
it-
off.
oh.
Go for the
Yeah, I
eyes,
was
Boo.
wondering, did we
Go
skip
for
Tao?
the eyes.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
I was like, coming back and I'm like, oh, they're just skipping over me for now. It's fine. Now I feel forgotten.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't
At
forget
first,
you.
I thought you were
I was just
muted and you were
confused.
gonna have to bust out your meme on yourself.
No, I wasn't. It would have been funny though, because I absolutely would have busted out my meme on myself.
Tipped $10 Razim coins.
Hey, thank you. I do things.
Ido, thank you so much for that tip. Also, yeah, the first tier of the tip goal was already completed before we got started here. Thank you again, Genku. And there we go for the second. Geeman, I'm going to be refunding that influence because that's already going to be the case.
Also, thank you, Ido, for the 420 on my end. Alright, but yes, I am Taldirus, and I'll be playing Shade, the dark type, totally still Azora. Totally.
Totally, absolutely, 100% can trust this guy.
Yeah, just look at him. He's got a very trustable face.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, now we'll move on to the recap. Also, I really need to update this video for the actual Kin's finished art. But anyways, I don't, I think I'm going to turn the recap over to Shade.
I mean, all right. So, for what happened last time, there were, a couple important events that went on at the beginning. Mostly us getting ready to attempt to find Hunter, although there was, some, a couple of plans made with, just a handful of things. Nothing too big, although, totally Shade was not avoiding anyone. We ended up going out and exploring into the woods to try and actually locate wherever the hell Hunter actually ended up at. Don't worry, okay. And then what ends up happening is the forest ends up trying to lead us out because, Hunter was manipulating the trees and stuff to, subtly guide our way out without our knowledge. However, at one point, we do realize what's going on, and we, back out. After which, there are some attempts to talk at the forest because, Hunter can kind of hear a lot of, things through his eyes and shadows and what have you. So, we end up looking through that and trying to see if we could spot him or talk to him through it and convince him to come out. Instead, shadow figures matching all of the party kind of came out. Which was totally not worrying and didn't freak out multiple people. Not at all. Eventually, Shade is let in because, he kind of asked and wasn't a part of the whole God Emperor business, really. Which, funnily enough, Cobalt apparently also would have been let in and would have had an even easier time, but Cobalt never really asked. He had a secret plan, which was, I think, just trying to go in, right?
Yeah.
That was your big secret plan?
Yeah. I admit, I'm still a little salty, never got to do what I do, but it happens.
Knowing Cobalt involved punching something.
So, Shade goes in, attempts to act as normal as possible, and is at least fairly successful. He does end up convincing Hunter to, first of all, step outside, and then, when he managed to convince him to step outside, then he went and tried to, kind of go, hey, it doesn't look like you've been eating too well. Do you want to show up and, at least, get a little bit of food in you, get a little, maybe something, because, there is the whole picnic. Yeah, you don't have to leave your area. It takes a little bit, but that does end up working. And Hunter comes out. There's a little bit of additional conversation until we end up leaving, and he surprisingly comes with us. What else? When we got back, there was a little bit of an investigation going on, only to find out that, oh, hey, Soul decided to try and leave after Kin to help out with all of this, and was kidnapped before even managing to leave the boundary, although not that anyone had realized that, somehow. I think that was pretty much it. Oh, there was, everyone has, shadow copies of themselves, following them around, except I think Shade and Cobalt. Was there anything else that anyone wanted to bring up?
Oh yeah,
I think that was
things are
about
getting
it.
bad all around the world.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, things are getting all bad all around this world.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely a thing.
You guys are fine. You're fine. Everything is fine.
Does a fourth wall break? Everything is not fine.
No, there is a fine. We just need to find out how much we need to pay.
Oh, everything is fine. I get you. Okay. So we're playing real life. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I laughed way too hard at that. All right, is there anything else anyone wants to add to the recap?
Poor, hug-loving Beware does not have arms anymore.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. I don't know.
Add
Sucks. to
this.
suck, I
Kerr has
guess.
been booped.
Oh my.
A magnanimous dispensation.
And the tip goal has been
To
completed.
$100
Yep.
Razim contract.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you so much, Tochemay, for that tip. That is the tip goal fully completed. And there's the sponsor once again.
So should we just make a special section for Tochemay in the credits just called sponsor?
You know what? I'm doing it
Doesn't
right
that already
now.
exist? I was about to say, I thought that already existed.
This might be appropriate.
Tochemay is all over the credits in some form or another. Now gets his own special credit.
I was already in the credits.
And now with the tip from our sponsor.
And I guess one other thing to add to the recap is that Kin and Midnight are on Soul's Trail.
Yes. So let us have some roles for this.
Oh my.
Let me see. Let's have an
We ended with the
investigation roll
couple-
first. Yes.
Alright. Everyone investigation or just
Get in Midnight, since they're the ones leading right now.
fair enough.
Right. Investigation is not my strong suit. I'll go with mind and instinct on this.
Which you are still being followed by the shadows from Hunter, so add 3 onto your investigation. He is going to assist. Apparently that assistance was very, very good! Holy crap!
I mean, it bumped it up to 9 successes.
Kerr, are you muted?
I was waiting for
Yeah.
Ken.
Oh,
Good, because you are suspiciously quiet.
Yes, no,
Hi.
I was waiting for Ken there. I wasn't sure if they needed to add the 3 dice still or not.
I'm so sorry. My internet just is being terrible right now. Like, legitimately, whatever was just said, I didn't hear.
The shadows from Hunter have gave us 3 extra dice to our investigation rolls.
Cool, cool. Give me a second to come back into Fantasy Grounds because, like,
Oh,
my internet's
no.
being that bad.
Oh, goodness.
So I had, what, 2 successes before? 2 net successes? And then 3 more
You
dice?
had 1, 2, 3. You had 4 successes beforehand. 5 successes before. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Midnight. I'm looking at Midnight's roll. Sorry.
Yeah. That I was like, that doesn't sound right.
You had 2 successes before.
And I still have 2 successes. Alright.
2 successes is better than a botch.
True. It is
Correct.
better than a botch.
Correct.
But there's a reason why Kin brought Midnight.
Ken, finding the trail is a little bit difficult. You guys were able to find the trail beforehand and start leading the way through the forest. But then the trail starts to get a little iffy, and you're trying to figure out, okay, it could go this way, but it also could go this way too? Wait, what about that way? No, wait. And Midnight's just like, that way!
It's this way, you idiot. Let's go. No.
Midnight, I'm just imagining Midnight just watching his kins running, like, okay, wait, it could be this way. There's a blood trail right here, but wait, no, these sticks over here are broken.
I'm
But over here,
actually imagining the scene from Men in Black 2 when Jay is in the pizzeria and is trying to find what the picture of Jay is pointing to, and ends up at the cans of anchovies, and Jay's just over, or Kay's just over there holding the key. It's just like, I hope I'm not slowing you down.
No. If anything, Kin is turning to Midnight because Kin knows where his shortcomings are and where his strengths are. So while he's making an attempt, he's absolutely watching Midnight more than he's actually actually doing the investigation himself.
But yes, Midnight never loses the trail, and he's quickly able to help you out and point you in the right direction.
Cool.
And are the others following you two behind?
I figured like Cobalt will follow along just to see what's going on.
Yeah,
I thought it was
fun to follow.
I thought it was only Kid and Midnight that went out.
Yeah, everyone else had instructions to help Hunter settle in.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
which Shade, quote unquote, robbed Midnight of multiple keys and gave them to Hunter.
Alright, so while this is going on for Kin and Midnight, how about everyone else? Hunter, how are you doing trying to get settled in?
Well, you know how antisocial he was before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about 10 times worse.
Oof, I didn't know that was physically possible.
I'm pretty sure you're breaking some laws of the universe with that amount of antisocial.
Yeah. The building he's chosen to stay at is exceedingly sealed tight. And Well, he's kind of just sitting there on the bed in the darkness, not moving.
It's one of those buildings that looks condemned on the outside, so nobody ever goes near it, but it's actually a pretty well-kept building.
Well, I mean, initially Shade took him to Midnight's, inn and took multiple room keys and gave them to Hunter.
Oh, okay.
That way,
I thought it was different houses throughout the village. Well, in that case, yeah, he's in one of the rooms. It's very sealed up tight. Though, probably could still smell him, considering it's been a year of him just atrophying in a cave. He probably does not smell good.
Noticeably, Fuko, of all people, is actually trying to stick a little bit close.
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Hey, Axel, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Welcome in. Go ahead, Kurt.
Noticeably, Fuko is trying to stay pretty close to you, Hunter, and offering to help out as much as he can as well. The Charmeleon has offered to get you soup, to carry you up to your room if necessary, to get you water, whatever you need, so that you can start recovering.
He does not respond. He stays in the room, though his shadow friends are throughout the village, mostly following those that they are mimicking.
Mm-hmm.
Except for, of course, Shade. Shade does not have a shadow friend. Funny enough, the one named, Shade doesn't have that, but...
No.
Shade has no shade.
You can certainly throw some shade, though.
Of course.
If food is brought to the room, it is brought into the room, but otherwise, Hunter does not talk to anybody.
You hear a knock at the door, Hunter.
Shadow goes under the door, and it's just a blob with an eye looking at whoever is knocking.
It is the Charmeleon. I need to get back to work soon, but I wanted to check if there's anything that you need.
The eye moves side to side and then slithers back under the door.
He reaches out a hand slightly towards you as the shadow starts to move away.
Well, Hunter's in the room on the bed.
Oh no, it's to the shadow as it's moving back
okay.
down to go under. I just want to let you know that everyone is very happy that you're back, and a lot of people really missed you. I heard a lot of stories about you.
It pauses for a moment before, without any further response, slithering back under the door.
He lets us offside before going to find the others to see how they are, and noticeably to try to find Kin so he can find out what he's supposed to do next.
Oh dear.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure everything will be fine. But what about everyone else in the village? What are you guys up to?
Shale,
Okay.
Shale is probably over helping with with library setup. Expect the shadow is probably just mimicking it as he's hopefully not in a mocking way as he's talking to the others and going through plans and stuff and going through papers, but yeah, basically just trying to get stuff honky dory and set.
And Brussel's inspecting the wall because I know Hunter needs some time to get used to things.
I know Cobalt, he will be helping the people that came from his mountain to come over to Hilltop. If he has time after that, he would go visit Hunter.
Go for it.
All right. Assuming that this is after helping out with the refugees from where I'm at.
Yes.
Alright.
Most of them are getting settled in pretty well, so it's not too bad. They have a whole group of Pokemon who just help refugees and travelers to get settled.
Gotcha. Alright, but yeah, I'll gonna go visit Hunter. I'll pretty much go up to where he's staying at, and I'll knock on his door.
As
Roll a
before,
d4 to see if you knock on the correct door.
Shane did steal. Yeah.
4 keys, right?
Well, he gave technically 4, yeah, because it was the one and
Yeah.
then 3 spares.
You know,
He doesn't even know which room's there. He just snatched the keys without looking.
I could also play up a little bit of the Lucario detecting auras thing, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think that'll fly.
It wouldn't take too long to find the room. There's only so
Yeah.
many.
Yeah.
Just look for the one that has the shadows barricading the door.
Yeah. But yeah, I try to look for the right door and I knock on it.
as before, the shadows will. A blob of the shadows will come out. And your the shadow friend Cobalt will of course still be behind you, so
Mm-hmm.
no other response beyond that though.
Okay, I'm just going okay, this is not creepy. I'm just going I'm gonna open the door.
The hallway starts to get darker.
Mm. I still proceed to open the door.
Well, you're gonna need to make a check for that.
Alright, that's fair.
I think this would be a contested roll. Let's see. Athletics? Possibly to hold the door versus pushing the door open.
Well,
Okay.
considering he's using his eyelid darkness to keep it shut, I was planning to use the stats from that.
I'll allow you to do that.
Okay.
Okay. AFK for a moment while I go grab some mail.
Cool beans.
Okay, yeah, I think you're.
Y'all, if y'all destroy my
Holy.
inn, I'm gonna be so upset.
Somebody.
I think the door coming off hinges.
Remember,
Would be even
guys, I
worse.
maxed out. Remember, guys, I don't know if everyone remembers, but I maxed out my body.
That makes sense.
Hey, I did too. Let's go. 10 body.
Yeah, but you still got that freaking 5 10s in there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, these are the same dice as this, and you just went, you went Hulkamania.
Like I was saying, somebody once told me.
Here you go. I
So,
just
yeah.
shared something in Last Hope for you guys.
It's like that scene in Overlord where the one lizard guy just pops in when the two like lizard people are just like confessing love, and he's like, "How's the baby making going?"
Yeah, I imagine that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
One moment Dorkun was there. The next, Dorkun is gone.
I'm just like, oops, I forgot my own strength now.
My door!
Somewhere midnight just had an uncontrollable urge to wince, like something is terribly wrong.
My cabbages!
My cabbages!
On the plus side, you don't ever have to worry about losing too many chairs due to breakage.
Yeah.
I mean, true.
Alright, so what's the reaction from Hunter?
The shadows are retracting to form a circle around the bed.
Okay. I'm just going like, really? Like, we're doing this now again? It's like, this is 10 times worse than a year ago.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Just want to see how you been. I mean, like, you just... Like, when I saw you coming out of from that forest, you looked like a mess.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Okay, well... If you want me to go, I'll go, but, like, this is just trying to show that, hey, I'm trying to look out for you.
The shadows are going to slowly sink down towards the floor. And
Just going, like,
is
he's
just
trying to melt into the floor.
well, no, Hunter. It reveals Hunter on the bed, just back against the backboard, legs pulled up against his chest.
Hmm. Uh, I'm going to slowly walk up and just sit on the bed and just put a hand on Hunter. Like, that's it.
He does noticeably flinch when you do touch him.
Yeah. And pretty much all I'm doing now is just like softly rubbing him. That's it.
His fur is definitely matted and oily and gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I am trying to power through it. I'm trying to be supportive of of a friend rival. So yeah.
The only thing, the comparison here is, have you guys seen those rug washing videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Basically like
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Probably some moss has grown in his fur on parts and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going. We really need to get you a bath at some point. You look like you visited Makon and stayed there for a whole extra few days.
Hunter gives a very slow nod.
Yeah, just take your time. I mean, I know it's like if you were in the woods by yourself for a whole year.
Had friend.
The shadow people? Or shadow copies of us?
Friends. Shadow friends.
And I mean, I don't know. I saw one that did like backstabbing motions on a shadow version of you. I don't know. I think you've been playing with shadows way too often.
Hey, don't hurt.
Well, am I on the, well, in that case, I know what the others did, but let me ask you, did I hurt you in any way?
No.
Just want you to know that, like, I know we've had a lot of issues in the past ourselves. You know, I never wanted that whole God Emperor thing. Honestly, I still upset about about people like Ken and everyone else trying to push this idea. When this world has too many tyrants as it is. It's like they did not need to make another one. And the fact that they were also, if you weren't going to work out, it would have been me as well. You were just the most unlucky out of the two of us.
He gives a slow nod.
But yeah, like I've kind of been away from the group myself too. Like haven't been to Hilltop in a year. I went to that mountain that we went to before, the one where we fought Zaya, if you remember the. That's kind of where I've been this whole time myself too, like trying to better myself, trying to expand more outside of just doing than just becoming the strongest fighter in the whole world. But yeah, like I just want to say that I missed you, even though that's like you're just the bundle of anxiety.
You hear a bit of a small sniffle at that.
Yeah.
I guess I can get cleaned up at least.
Well, do you need help getting cleaned up? I mean, I know that those muscles look like you haven't had much use in a long time.
He gives a nod at that.
Right. I can straight up just carry you, or like, do you want I can just put you over my shoulder?
He will get up slowly. His shadow's doing most of the work, though.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna at least help support him over my shoulder.
What was that, Merl?
Carry on bridal style.
Mm. The princess carry. But yeah, like I'll put his arm on my shoulder to help support him, let him like at least help support his weight, and just help walk him to get him cleaned up.
I'm sure the inn has a bathroom.
Yeah.
Though it's probably going to need to be completely remodeled after this.
Yeah, probably.
The pipes are going to need to definitely be cleaned and probably replaced altogether.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've pretty much taken over the whole place now. I mean, this place is ours, so we might as well do a little renovating.
And this.
Somewhere
Damn, at least
Midnight
she
starts
is just
crying.
multiple ribs.
Furry, you muted?
I'm here.
Oh no.
Good.
You guys have given Raijin an idea.
Oh.
Bath time?
No.
Oh no! Read Raijin's.
It's either
Excellent.
time or princess or bridal carry.
Yeah.
I'm partial to fireman's carry, but
I mean, with how much like muscles like Cobalt has, I'm pretty sure he can pull off the bridal carry though.
But yes, Cobalt, Dorkun is back.
Oh.
What?
Dorkun is back on the hinges.
Oh.
What?
Well, I mean, I'm just carrying it over his shoulder. I can just reach over with one arm and just open it again. All right, let's open it. Do you want me to roll again?
Yes.
Okay.
What? Okay.
This is either gonna go really great or really bad. Let's find out.
I'm
That
thinking
one's
mid.
more mediocre than
Yeah,
anything.
At
yeah,
a 4 right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, 4's fine.
Poor Dorkun cracks from the force of the push. And
Oh
it
fuck it, let's
slowly
just kick this door
swings.
down.
Dorkun lets out a sigh before shattering apart as you kick it.
My poor door.
What?
Midnight will pay for it. Don't worry about it.
Midnight, you feel a sharp pain in your soul.
Oh. I felt a disturbance in the force.
My
As if a door
cabbages!
suddenly cried out in terror and then was suddenly silenced.
Good. I feel like this is gonna be a running gag whenever Cobalt has to open a door. He has to roll for it to see how badly he fucks it up now.
There is no door that can stand against your might.
All doors turn to dust at your presence.
If Vox Machina had me, the door problem wouldn't be an issue.
Everything I touch dies! Oh, Dingleberg, how would you like to give my wife a congratulatory handshake?
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes!
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no. I feel like I know what that's going to be. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I will find a way to make it work.
God.
I will find a way to have this work. I don't know how yet, but I will figure out a way.
Mm.
I mean, Tails getting caught indoors is a legit problem.
Alright, so where are you off to, Cobalt?
Alright. I'm taking Hunter to the bathroom to get cleaned up.
Please roll athletics.
Alright.
You bowl him into the bathroom.
He's fine.
Alright. That's 10 so far. Yep, 10.
You don't realize your own strength as the door shatters as you push it open.
Oh my god.
My god, another door? I look at Hunter and I go, I swear this is, like, I'm not doing this on purpose. Well, sorta, I'm trying to open the door, but still, you know what I mean?
Midnight's just gonna need to get steel reinforced doors at some point,
Yep.
just to stop this from happening.
That's not going to It's not going to stop it from happening. Instead, then you're just going to have a bunch of bent metal to try and fix. At least wood is
I'm
cheaper.
I am sure that Midnight will be financially stable from having Cobalt and Shade in the same area.
Fair. The adorable destroyer of doors.
I'm handsome.
To be fair, though,
Handsome
for Shade's property destruction, it's more like you have to worry about him getting thrown through things and not caring.
Mm.
All right, so now all we have to do is get Cobalt a bag of a bag of doors. He can just reach in, pull out a door, and just hit someone with it so hard the door explodes with the person.
Or the shards or the exploding door throws shards at the person.
Why do
No,
you
no,
think
no.
I have rock smash? Just change rock to door.
Yeah, I was about to- hold on. I know exactly how Cobalt would use the doors. Whenever there was a wall he needed to go through, he'd take a door out, carefully set it up against the wall, and try and open it.
Don't worry, I have the perfect breach charge. Pulls out a door.
Or
It's called making an entrance.
I have to say, in Caves of Cud, somebody has figured out how to play as a door.
To be fair, they also figured out how to play as a piece of wall.
huh.
A door has 5,000 health, when the average is about 10 to 20.
Dang.
But yes,
That's
you are
so
able
good.
to. You are able to get Hunter over and start a nice hot bath.
All right.
Alright, and now you need to break out the power tools to get that caked on dirt out.
Get out the Sam
Like, I'm pretty sure those nails have been clipped a long time. I'm probably gonna have to get like
an industrial
a
grade buffer.
solder. I'm probably gonna have to get a sand belt for it. Like a power buffer just for the fur alone.
Liberal, and I do mean liberal use of shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
Just bottles and bottles.
Shampoo, conditioners, conditioners right after anyway. Shampoo more so.
Like the scene in Dumb and Dumber when Jim Carrey's like getting like cleaned up and all that to look good for the lady.
Probably need to make a couple of integrity checks to resist the poison from the centipedes that have, made a colony in there.
Oh my.
Okay,
Dang
let's do it. Alright, integrity, let's go.
I mean, I was joking about that, but go for it.
I know, but I want to roll for it anyway.
Go for it.
Okay.
If you fail, you pass out from the stank.
Yeah.
Watch. Okay, I got.
Okay, let's see.
I know it does have a point.
Oh yeah, poison. Steel is immune to poison, actually.
Which
That's
is
right. Yeah.
Which is why Cobalt hasn't instantly passed out yet.
Yeah, that's right.
There's just been a trail of bodies as you walk through the inn.
Oh god.
Just from the
It's like, why is everyone falling down?
The knight's gonna walk in and go,
Oh my.
I mean, Shade was fine, but then again, I guess Shade kind of cheats, so I mean.
Yeah.
Shade's body was
But yeah.
just constantly replacing the, smell receptors automatically as they died.
Isn't there like a move that specifically enables you to poison steel types?
I mean, technically speaking, there's a couple.
And I mean, they're immune to poison type moves, but I think they can still be affected by the poison status effect.
No, they can't.
No, they can't?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But there is, I think, at least at some points, like I know there was like Twin Needle that could,
Oh yeah, Twin
go
Needle's the only
through-
one that can do that.
and then there's like
But-
you know the corrosion ability, which allows you to do it if you're
That's
even if the
it.
target is a steel or poison type. I
Yeah,
know
the
that's like
corrosion
Salazzle's
ability.
thing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really hard to poison steel types. And Twin Needle, like, yeah, you can, but it doesn't do much. All right. But now that we brought that up, do you still want me to roll? Like, I can still roll just for fun.
Go for it. What the hell?
All right. All right.
It seems you're at least inconvenienced.
All right. Let's see.
It just means that you have to crit fail in order to actually be affected.
Fair.
Jug.
Okay.
Smell? What smell?
I didn't smell no smell.
So you have the sensory roll. Unless
Yeah.
they all roll ones, though, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Rolls all ones.
I mean, I did see a good amount of ones, so I was like getting a little worried there, but it looks like I'm good.
You are strong like ox. There is nothing that can get through you in your training from hell. But why is everyone else in the out cold? Is it nap time?
Yeah, I'm just like, why is everyone sleeping? This is
Time for their siesta.
Yeah, it's sleeping in the middle of the afternoon. Everyone's gotten lazy all of a sudden.
I wish the
Should
US
we-
had siesta.
Should we make him roll a athletics roll to try to see if he can break through the year of muck that's built up on Hunter? Is he strong enough?
To be fair, he could just let Hunter soak for a bit, and then it would automatically loosen up.
That and
Where's the
dude,
fun in that, though?
Also, why would Cobalt be patient?
Don't worry. Just scrape it off, and then you'll have a grimer.
God.
Cobalt must exert dominance.
Over this muck.
Yeah, that sounds like Cobalt.
Go for it, Cobalt. Roll. I have something absolutely hilarious that will happen if something happens. We'll see.
Alright.
I don't see it happening, but it could.
Yeah, that's six. That's a 7 right there without it out the 10. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not sure where you got the chainsaw, but it was necessary just to cut through the grime in Hunter's fur.
Well, I mean, Hunter was already missing patches of fur, so, what's a little bit more fur missing?
Yeah.
Trimming it down.
Yeah.
Wait, when did it become a giant force? No, I just what everyone was saying there. I just had the idea popping in my head as Cobalt's getting Hunter clean. There's movement in the water as a little muck pokes its head out, looks up at Cobalt, lifts two of its little mucky hands towards him. Daddy?
I was like, oh no.
Also, I didn't hear it go off, but Cobalt still got a gamble.
Oh yeah.
Gamba.
I mean, the card
Oh,
doesn't
no.
actually,
Have
play-
an effect. Yeah.
Well, no, it
Okay.
does. You roll 1d6, evens, you get a +1, odds, you get a -1.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it was silent. That was.
Okay.
Uh,
I did not
should've-
hear it either, so.
Oh, weird.
Oh no. I just realized when you said like with the grimer and it said daddy. It came from Hunter, but it called me daddy. This is our son now.
Oh dear.
I'm just like, Uh. Go wait out in the hallway.
As Hunter, you are, for the first time in a year, actually clean.
He kind of looks down at himself. Still patches missing and stuff. And just kind of gives a small sigh. But it does seem to be a happier one.
Yeah. I'm just like, I mean, yeah, we got some patches of fur, but no, that'll grow back. And I'm pretty sure we can find someone to help, like, get something like a tonic or like a hair growth tonic or something. I don't know.
He nods.
There is something. There is something though, as you guys get as you finish getting Hunter cleaned up and everything, everyone in the village can hear it, and Kin and Midnight, you guys can also very, very faintly hear this. Kin! When I get my hands on you, I am going to wrap you in so many chains, you are not going to be able to leave this place for a year!
I'm sorry, what?
Trying to figure out what the heck was that about.
It's the Charmeleon.
Oh,
Octo is a little bit fuming.
Midnight
Oh,
barely hears
when I
that.
hunt you down, I will do beep 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 on a sandwich.
Wait, is this Fuko?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you
Man.
left again.
You
You
guys
had to
just
leave
really
the city
without
without
him.
telling him and without a guard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Midnight is like, we hurry this up. I don't think
The-
Fuko is very happy.
The level of expletives that is now coming out of his mouth is enough that even a sailor would blush. He's also
But
he's
Fuko
also-
was there when me and Midnight left, and with everyone else having the instructions to make sure Hunter settles in.
True.
yeah, he thought you were just checking something.
He
with it.
knows.
He didn't think you would be gone so long without telling him. What happens if you need your guard?
When the frick? Me and him are not in a relationship. What is this about?
If it helps,
He-
Foxtreme Shade is going to take advantage of this.
He is your personal bodyguard in his mind, and he is going to protect you. And if you don't want to be protected, then screw it. He will protect you whether you want to be protected or not, because you're that
Oh,
important.
God.
Damn it.
That's called a
He's head of the
bodyguard.
guard, not my bodyguard. He knows I'm competent.
It doesn't matter if you're competent. It's bodyguarding the badass. There's a literal trope for it, and he follows it. It's not the matter. It's not the matter that you don't need a bodyguard. It's the matter of you need a bodyguard, so the riffraff that you shouldn't have to deal with doesn't bother you. And what happens if you stick your nose somewhere? You should not be having to bother with those things. That's what he's there for, to help you.
Or is Fuko the person who goes in first to prove a point and then gets bodied to show how powerful an enemy is?
No, he's actually fairly effective most of the time. He does a lot of solo work when Kin's safely in the village. Just
I am
imagine
safe.
him
I've
giving
got-
you a
I've got Midnight with me.
Midnight. You feel a very dark, cold hand rush down your spine, as though the hands of death are slowly reaching out for you.
Oh no. I fear for my life.
I didn't go alone. Anyways, very particularly ignoring that and continuing with the investigation.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Real quick, what did you want to do, Shade?
All right, yeah, I was just rolling real quick to see if he was going to finish swapping a couple of shelves in where Kin and Soul live, but he's gonna take the opportunity for this instead. There's like, he still messed with the shelves a bit, but he didn't have time to do everything he wanted. But this seems like it's gonna be a lot funnier.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he's totally not distracting himself. So he is going to think for a second. Was the yell directional?
No, it was just very, very loud.
All right. Got a quick question for you there, Foxfiend. Does Kin normally have like a marker of station that he keeps on him, or is it just like that's Kin, like listen to him?
Excellent question. You know what? At this point, with the town would probably have a crest of some sort, right?
Yes, especially nowadays.
He probably has that crest pinned to his armor or something, or on his armor. But aside from that, not really. And it's the sort of crest that you'd see on all the guards and whatnot. So distinguishing his station from any other station is not marked from. It is not particularly marked. Just
All right.
Just marked as a position of some power.
Do you keep any governmental like paperwork in your house?
No. Work is at the office, and it stays at the office.
All right.
Bringing work home is a bad idea. Ignoring the fact that his armor comes home with him.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Shush.
Yeah, so obviously where this was leading is that Shade is going to take the opportunity to pretend to be Kin. And is
Thanks?
going to attempt to do like, full copy, including armor, the little pin. The whole shebang. Because he's already in Kin's house that he snuck into, and ostensibly no one saw him go into. So he's gonna be coming out of Kin's house looking like Kin.
Have you practiced looking like Kin before, or?
Well, he's turned into all of you before. Because
Ah.
remember when he was doing the impersonation thing for literal weeks?
Right. I do remember that. Fuko's gonna be so mad if he finds out.
Oh yeah, but
I don't know if Shade will get away from that unharmed if Fuko finds out.
Oh yeah, no, totally. This is going to backfire horribly.
All right.
But he does have a bit of a point to this.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kerr, do you want me to roll anything for that, or?
I'm not going to have you roll simply because there is a reason why things are going to happen here.
Ominous,
ahead.
I like it.
You may go ahead and come out.
All right, and he will do so. And he's going to, like, he's not going to be slinking around because he's, going to be pretending to be Kin. He, in fact, is even going to, if there are any guards running about, is going to ask what's going on. Specifically asking for a status report because of the yelling.
One of the guards is going to look over at you. It looks like he's upset that you are gone, sir. Did you sneak back without anyone noticing?
No, I didn't sneak back at all. I just came back in, went back to my house, and I was about to start, putting away my armor. And then he starts yelling, so I suppose I should go and find him.
Yeah, he's near the front gate as far as we know. That's where it came from.
All right, and he's gonna go ahead and Ken, you have heavy armor, right?
Yes.
All right. In that case, he's going to go ahead and send that guard as a runner, stating the fact that he's still in his armor, so it does take him a second to get places.
Mm-hmm.
Because heavy armor does slow you down, so
Yes.
So he will send that guard as a runner.
Okay. Okay.
He's,
okay.
He's committing to it.
Shade, I need you to make a perception roll. Please don't fail this.
Perception or insight?
What would be more instinctual?
Well,
Insight, do you think?
Well, instinctual would be using the instinct expertise.
Yeah, I realize, but like, which of these skills would be more with that?
I guess I'll ask this: is he searching for something hidden, something that's visible, but he has to notice, or is he attempting to read a situation or person?
Basically, react before his brain realizes, oh shit.
Well, that doesn't. That again, that would still be
That'd
instinct.
be initiative.
That'd be initiative,
Noticing
probably.
something. Noticing something. 1 second, real quick.
If it's speed of noticing, Zim, I think that would still be perception, right?
Arguments for initiative or perception.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
Let's go perception for right now.
all right. Any modifiers for this?
-3.
All right. I'm going to be using body for this. And then take, you wanted me to use instinct, so I will do so. Luckily, he does have some. Considering the penalty is 4 good enough, or am I going to have to re-roll?
He is rolling real quick. So let's see how he rolls real quick. It's very laggy on my side, so apologies.
Trust me, I've had RDC and I know.
Okay, so he isn't going to try to hurt you right now, so that's a good thing. However, as you're going down, as you're about to go through the basically turn a corner, as soon as you start to turn the corner, there is a blast of heat, of fire, and a pressure just slams into you, Shade, as you find a blade resting against your neck, and the Charmeleon is just glaring at you.
So, question. Since in the past Shade has actually, been able to use at least a bit the abilities of those he takes the form of, would Kin's fire absorb thing activate?
This is the reason you're not being burned right now.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's immediately going to take a more placating sort of stance, just going, calm down, tell me what's wrong.
He glares at you. You're not kin.
Interesting.
The fact that he knows that is giving me some real stalker vibes here.
Considering Shade hasn't even had to roll a an impersonation thing yet.
Kin has not returned yet to the village. There is no way Kin would have been able to come back here without me seeing him. Therefore, you are not kin.
So quick question, Kerr.
Yes.
Because, we were all in one big group. Did Fuko immediately take after Kin when he did the investigation thing? Because from what I remember, Fuko was told to go and check on the trainees, and thus, had to go and do that first.
You don't know for sure.
Well, I'm saying that's
As far as you know, you think he went to go check on the trainees.
Well, Shade's gonna try for that lie at least. The whole I got back while you were still checking on the trainees.
You feel the sword kind of press a little closer. The sword blade is now catching on fire. That same fire that can actually harm you without being able to regenerate.
I'm still just, he's monitoring the whole fire absorb thing.
This fire noticeably actually feels hot to you.
Interesting. And also highly worrying still.
Because of course he would have a blade that could harm me as well. Or a fire that could harm me as well.
So, are you a demon trying to infiltrate us? But then how would you get through the barrier? Are you a cultist trying to use some spell? Or are you a certain someone who likes to annoy me?
So, is he being threatening with this? Is his
not more like he's trying to make a point to Shade, and he's just not taking any risk. But he is noticeably not trying to harm Shade. But if Shade turns out to be a threat, he is in a position to stop him from hurting anything.
Let me rephrase this. Would Hunter interpret his actions as being threatening?
Aggressive, I'm not sure fully threatening or not.
Aggressive is probably close enough. Shadow Wall is going to pop up between them.
Shade is just gonna sigh and go, Hunter, it's not a problem, we're just talking. If you want to keep the wall nearby, that's fine. Just, we have to at least be able to talk.
A small hole will open at head height for Shade.
All right, and he's just going to like kind of look over at Fuko and then go, well, this doesn't exactly seem the place for a conducive conversation, considering he's going to motion towards the wall.
Hmm.
And he's just going to go, let's at least... We could talk while walking back to my house. I do still need to get out of my armor, after all.
You get the distinct sense that sword is going to be trying to go through the wall if you say that again.
It has a reason to be doing this, and he wants Fuko to at least move somewhere vaguely privately.
He pauses, looks up towards everyone else before looking down, and he slowly steps away.
Yet, pretty much the moment they're at least vaguely out of sight, he's gonna say in, like, more of his normal tone, and go, are you really that dumb to cause a panic in the entire city by insinuating your leader has just suddenly gone missing from inside the walls?
Actually, it's a pretty normal thing. One of the other guards speaks up.
Really?
Kin tries to do things sometimes without us, and yeah, Kin can take care of themselves, so we don't really mind too much, but Fuko does. And Fuko can get very upset if Keen decides to go off and take care of something without telling anyone.
Okay, well, because from what he was yelling, it didn't actually say that much about things, just generally a bunch of expletives, threats, and just kind of talking about how Kin was missing now, so even if people are kind of used to it, not exactly a good idea considering, didn't you guys just get at least a bit of an influx of people from other places fairly recently?
Yeah, we have people with them, so just in case something like this happens. We actually have a bet board about how often this happens, and I think, I have to go check the list now again, but I think actually with the times, I think that Jal actually won the newest bet.
Wait, does Kim know about this bet board?
Yes and no. Yes.
So Kim knows rumors of it, but he can't seem to find it because the guards keep hiding it.
Well, no, Kid knows of it, of course, but it is not officially existing, of course.
Of course.
But
And
if
if Kim were to have any say, it wouldn't exist at all.
Exactly, which is why it does not exist. Of course they take it down every time Kin finds out about it, and then someone else brings it back. They need their entertainment somehow.
It's one of those things that unofficially officially exists.
Exactly. Kin has tried repeatedly to take it down. He has yet to succeed.
Yeah. And but Jay's just gonna sigh and go, okay, look. All I gotta say here about this whole thing after, hearing about that is you do know there's more than me that can do this, right? Like, you already alluded to it, but you know there's more than me that can do this.
He nods.
Then why are you announcing to an entire city where you suspect maybe there might be saboteurs at all times that the leader that has holy flames is not in the city?
Because we can still take care of it. Kin is great. Kin is one of our leaders. But we don't need to rely completely on Kin.
Okay,
I just
don't think
hold a lot. I have a reason for wanting to make sure Kin is safe, even though he likes to go off and get himself into danger.
Okay, counterpoint. You do know I broke into his house and was in there for like over an hour, right?
You distinctly feel the flames of the sword somehow get hotter despite him being away from you.
This is just to point out, congratulations, you told the entire city that, Kin's house didn't have a minute. Perfect time to sneak in and wait for an ambush. Look, this isn't exactly right. Like, you can try and defend it as much as you want. It's still a very dumb thing to do. So, in order to make it so it isn't exactly, completely known, so at least there's some rumors, I made an appearance as Kin. That way there's no for sure thing going, hey, Kin is absolutely out. Because now there's also going to be rumors that Kin just came out of his house after you're yelling.
Usually we don't have to worry about that because demons can't get close to the town.
Then... Okay.
Cultist
There are multiple
good.
people that I know personally that are not demons that have the same ability as me, or a similar ability as me. That was part of this whole point, the whole shtick going on here.
Look, I'm not perfect, okay? I lost my temper because I'm worried about him.
Okay, whatever. Look, just go back to the gatehouse. Don't yell and let the entire town know that Kin is missing, and that, your attention is focused outside, as well as a large amount of the guards' attention is focused outside. Because right now, yeah, if there was a saboteur in the city, guess what they'd be doing?
I don't like you wearing his face. It doesn't fit you.
I mean, look, if I really wanted to try, I could make it fit me. I'm obviously not trying right now.
He shivers seemingly at that thought.
You weren't here for
Clarice.
this, but I literally spent multiple weeks impersonating everyone that lived around here at one point, including everyone that was in, the party I was in, which included Kin, Brussel, Hunter, Cobalt, Midnight, Shale. All of them pretended to be all of them and got away with it multiple times without anyone knowing. So, yes, this is a problem. Don't do dumb shit like this. But look, if you're just gonna keep looking at me like that because I look like Kin right now, then sure. And he's gonna morph back into Zora.
He lets out a small sigh of relief at that.
Look, I know you're gonna be defensive about this because you don't like me, whatever. You do realize why this was a bad thing to do, right?
He nods slowly.
Okay, good. Because look, I'm just gonna be real with you here. I'm gonna kind of need your help with some things later, and I can't have this place going under or getting overrun, or you dying, at least before I can figure some things out. So, hey, maybe don't do this kind of thing again.
He just kind of gives a small, weak shrug before turning and walking back towards the gates.
If Ken hears about this, he is giving Shade so many thanks for putting Fuko in his place.
Look, if there's one thing that Shade does have a lot of knowledge about, it's how to break into places and security risks and flaws and all that. He kind of took malicious advantage of that once upon a time. So he absolutely knows that. Oh, like that's why he stopped messing with, soul shit to basically go and do this, because it's like, oh no, if there are infiltrators in the city, they know all of the attention is going to be outwards, and the Holy Fireman is not here.
Can I have a perception roll from Midnight and Kin, please?
Reception? Alright.
All right. So with those rolls, you are able to follow the last of the trail. It leads quite a ways in, but it leads to a swirling pool of color. It's almost like someone took a rainbow, liquefied it, and just put it in like a little pool of water.
Does this remind me of what happened with Soul the first time?
No.
With the portals and stuff? No? Okay.
No, this seems different.
How does it smell?
There's a very faint hint of corruption, but it's not very strong at all.
So, what'd you get yourself into? Alright. So, is it like water but colored, or is it like a portal? Can I tell what it is? Per se?
If you poke it with a stick, you
I
find
was
that
about to say Midnight's gonna gently tap it with a stick that he finds on the ground.
it's like the consistency almost of paint, but it doesn't leave anything on the stick. It's almost maybe like a door.
Hmm.
The trail
Oh.
leads here.
It does. Let's get him back. And Kin walks through.
The consistency of paint?
Midnight
He's in this
follows.
campaign?
I thought about making the joke, but I decided against it. I'm glad that Toshi did it for me.
Then I think as you go through the portal, that is where we will end it here today.
Woohoo! Perfect to be continued moment.
Bum
No.
bum bum.
I'm sure it doesn't hurt, setting the tone of Shade actually being serious for once in his goddamn life.
Oh, I appreciate that. And if Kin appreciates what you did, and like I said, if Kin ever finds out what you did, there are so many things that are going to be heading your Shade's way.
Oh boy.
Because that would be the sort of lesson that Kin would have been trying to get through Fuko's head for a long time, but that one just didn't stick.
It's fine. It's fine.
And once again, the party is split.
Yeah.
Again.
Yay, split the party.
We totally don't have a crippling addiction to splitting the party, right, guys?
Mhm.
No, definitely, totally not.
Definitely not.
Hey,
Don't worry,
gang,
everything looks
gotta
fine
go
on
look
the
for some
wall.
clues. Let's split up.
Let's split up, gang.
Hey, Shades, not Shades. Hunter's shadows are still following, right?
Are they?
Yes, they
That
are.
could actually be.
Wee
that could be
woo,
important.
wee woo.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Also, there's the channel sponsor. Thank you, Tochemay. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, or by subscribing to us on YouTube. Thank you all so much for your support, though. I really appreciate you guys, whether your support is financial or just with your time. Thank you. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.